You're listening to the Last Man In podcast. Covering Winnipeg hockey and the NHL.
Shifley dances his way in. Shifley scores! Mike Wheeler finds the far corner. And the Winnipeg Jets win it in overtime.
Welcome to Last Man In podcast. Wow, I haven't done this in a while. Episode number 161. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm not the voice of Greg. Greg decided to go on another scouting trip. Unbelievable. And by scouting trip, he's scouting the NFL now. He's apparently doing a fantasy football draft.
Which team is he like this year?
I don't know.
Jackson, no. Falcons.
Falcons got a new team. Jaguars. Who's the underdog, but they've always really been good? My guess is Oakland this year.
Do you know how I know he's full of crap?
Or Tennessee.
Tennessee is a fantastic team.
You know how I know he's full of it?
What's that?
He said he liked the Jaguars once. Nobody likes the Jaguars.
Oh, it's true. No, absolutely no one.
Nobody, Greg.
Come
on.
No, and how he justifies it is, I like Blake Bortles. He's my guy. Blake Bortles is my guy. Blake Bortles is no one's guy. No one.
He's not even the guy on his team.
I don't think he is.
Well, no, they don't. They actually don't trust him to throw. They went and got a good running back or something, and they're just going to a straight running offense now. So.
I wouldn't believe it, or I believe it 100%.
I could see if Jacksonville was the trendy pick for that year. They might be the team that surprises people. They literally are terrible.
Maybe that's why he's saying Jacksonville.
Just in case.
He said, dude, I was there the whole time.
Yep.
So Greg's not here, so because he's not here, we have the replacement, Matt. You're probably going to actually hear a lot of Matt, because I'm assuming coming up we're all going to be busy. So actually, eventually, by episode 180, it's just going to be Matt in front of a mirror talking to himself in two different voices.
Probably.
It's not going to be weird. You'll deal with it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so what we're going to do, actually, we forgot a bunch of stuff last week because we decided to... Well, Greg went on a tangent about businesses, which is fine. And then we debated Kyle Connor and Andrew Kopp, which sparked quite the controversy with people who listen to, or my friends at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said they started debating it too, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Cameron, you're 100% right. Just trade both of them to Philadelphia, and we'll send you Andrew McDonald's entire contract."
There we go. Yeah.
No, that's not true. Okay, so we got to start with stuff that we forgot. So number one, Funaki. Shane Doan retires after 21 seasons. He had 402 goals, 570 assists for 972 points. What are your thoughts on Shane Doan, Matt?
Were
you disappointed that someone couldn't sign him, or
I figured he was retiring anyways, and I think he might even go and play for the Olympic team.
Oh yeah, with Iginla.
He might as well.
Yeah, he's got nothing better to do.
Now, does it bug you like it bugs me that he was 28 points away from 1,000? He could have got 28 points this year.
Well, without a doubt, he was 40 points every year at least. Even last year, what did he have?
I'd
say he was in the 40s, because I'm pretty sure he either had 20 goals or...
He probably led Phoenix, dollar in the Phoenix Shark, Arizona.
I thought it was push-ups.
Is it?
No, Verbata led their team, but...
No, I'm just making a joke at their depth, even though they're slowly turning around. I mean, they have a top-line center now.
He had
so that's okay.
27 points last year in 74
maybe
games, so he actually would, he'd be 1 point shy if he did that again.
You know what? Then I'm glad he retired now, because if he was 1 point shy, that'd bug me even more.
Yeah, he only had 6 goals.
Do preseason exhibition
28
games,
goals the year before.
Do exhibition games count?
No.
They don't count as...
And shootout goals don't count.
I don't like the shootout. I like the shoot. Well, I don't like the points system in the shootout, how it doesn't count. I don't like that at all.
Count?
I think you should 100% count for, as in goals scored in the shootout should count in general.
Well, and you're going to have a very inflated amount, guys that are going to have a very inflated number who go for the shooter a lot.
Yeah, because it's not an even number of shootout games, right?
Oh, right. Some teams go to the shootout every game.
The most games you can play is 82, but you could have, you could have 82 shootout games theoretically. Some guys might have 5. Some games might have 20.
That's true. I
Like,
guess that
some
would
teams
make
that go in
sense.
a lot of
Never mind.
shootouts, right? Like,
Yeah.
I-
All right. So wait. So did you like Shane Doan growing up or anything like that, or was it kind of like, I think he played for the Jets?
Well,
He's in Arizona.
You know what? I didn't start watching hockey till 2006. Like the World Juniors in 05 is when I started watching hockey.
Okay.
So I didn't really care for anything that was Jets related before the Jets came back.
Yep.
I was a Pittsburgh fan till the Jets came back, so that was my team. I didn't care about Phoenix or anyone. So
No, that makes sense.
There's always that guy, like, you're like, you're always like, I was too young to ever watch the Jets and know that, well, okay, I wasn't too young to watch them. I apparently went to games. I don't remember them. So I would have been 5 when they left. But he's the guy you're like, well, I never saw him, maybe I saw him play. I don't remember seeing him play. But you always heard he was the last Winnipeg Jet to be in the NHL, so you're like, oh, okay, it's kind of cool.
yeah, it was
So you
like
like-
him and Habby Boolin were the only two.
You always
left for
considered
the
him a
longest time.
Winnipeg Jet, even though you never can physically remember him playing for the Jets because
Yeah.
he's not old enough.
100%.
Like my parents, like my dad's different. And even so, he only played one year.
For the Jets, yeah,
Yeah.
he was his
So,
rookie
like,
year, right?
He didn't, in that. He had 17 points in that year. I have his stats here.
Oh, nice. Well, that's not terrible.
Not
I
terrible,
guess.
but I mean, so he
Coming
didn't-
from
he
guys
didn't
who
really
can't
do
even-
much, and he didn't really do a whole lot.
Well, yeah, especially back then there was a lot more scoring. So
That's not terrible. Coming from me, I can't even score like a goal every 6 games in beer league. Like,
you didn't get one a season.
yeah, exactly. Well, hey, I actually get one a season. That is 100% factual. We all play together. All right. So Shane Doan retired. What else did I miss? Oh, Flyers are retired. Flyers are retiring number 88, Eric Lindros. The number, not the person. Whoa. Imagine me like, okay, the Flyers are retiring number 88, the person. That means that's a sweet way to say you're going to murder someone, isn't it? Kind of.
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't admit to saying it's a sweet to murder people. Don't murder people. That's what I'm getting at. But like, dude, that'd be a great catchline if you were a huge sports fan and you were just like inducting into the Hall of Fame of Death. Matt. Time to get retired, Matt. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe
That's a
let's
me
not
thing.
talk
I should have.
about- yeah, that's
I should have kept
definitely
that
your
up
thing.
top, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
What else do we got? Oh, I guess I should have Greg here for this, but you play video games too. Actually, you both play video games, so it's fine. I have the EA Sports rankings, if I can find them.
They are atrocious this year. What
Okay, which position do you want me
I
to
think
start
they
with?
changed
Right,
them.
left, center, goalie, D.
do you mean they?
I think they updated him because Line was an 83 at the start.
Well, no, yeah,
No,
they updated them
we're
with-
going
yeah.
through the
And
top
now he's
10.
an 86
Okay, I'll go
or
work on the
something.
back out since we're from the West here. Okay, top 10 goalies. Number 10 and 9 ranked at 87, Corey Crawford, Cam Talbot. Okay, number 6 through 8 ranked, or 5 through 8 ranked 88, Matt Murray, Henrik Lundqvist, Devin Dubnyk, Tuukka Rask.
Makes sense.
Okay. Number 3 and 4 standing together, Bobrovsky and Schneider. Number 2 on his own, ranked at 90, Braden Holtby. And number 1, Carey Price at 92.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with all of those? None of those? Any of those?
If anything, I think Price should be one higher so that he's matched on the same level with McDavid and Crosby, which we'll get to later. But
Okay.
he's proven.
But otherwise, like 1
Nothing
through 10,
wrong.
number 1 down, like just even in general. Carey Price, Braden Holtby, Bobrovsky, Schneider, Matt Murray, Lundqvist, Dubnyk, Tuukka Rask, Corey Crawford, Cam Talbot.
is Quick not in there?
Jonathan Quick is not in here.
Corey Schneider being that high is a little surprising.
Just the fact that he was
Like-
injured last year. Fucking Quick's one of the best goalies in the league. Every year. Why? Just because he was injured last year, he's not up there? That's bad.
I would swap out Corey. I would swap out Crawford for Quick.
Do you guys hate Crawford? I don't think he's that bad of a goalie.
Why don't you think he's that bad of a goalie?
Because he single-handedly held the Hawks together at the beginning of the season last year when they were just terrible. Like, their possession numbers were terrible. Everything was terrible about the Hawks, except for the fact that Corey Crawford was playing well. And fucking, I even said it on the podcast last year with you and Greg there, and no, not good. I'm like, yeah, no, he's terrible. He's just holding the Blackhawks
I don't
together.
think he's terrible. I just don't know if he's as good as.
You know what? Having a good team in front of him has helped, without a doubt.
Yeah,
But it's
like I
you
don't think
also
he's like
look
an
at-
elite goalie.
You look at a guy like Lundqvist, who's an elite goalie. Well, his defense in front of him has always been top notch.
Oh, for sure.
You look at Price, and the defense has always been decent. Now it's fucking brutal, but he's still going to be top goalie in the league, but whatever.
Yep.
You look at Bobrovsky last year, who had the best numbers in his career, I think. Look at his defense. Werenski, Jones, and then Savard and Johnson, and then your third pairing was Murray, and I don't even know who. So the defense in front always helps, but like you can't say a goalie's bad. Like he had holes in his game, but he's not a bad goalie. He's a good goalie.
No, he's not a bad goalie.
So other than that, other than the Corey Crawford and Jonathan Quick,
Yeah, no.
you're okay with that list?
Yeah.
Dan?
I'm just surprised Corey Schneider's as high as he is, but yeah.
Why the hate on Corey Schneider?
Well,
No,
he had a bad season.
He can be top 10 for sure, but I'm surprised he's like, what is he, 4?
He is number 4. Yeah, that is correct.
The only thing is, he had a bad season last year, but I think he's still proven he's always.
He's a good goalie. He's a good goalie on a bad team.
Fantastic.
All right, here's the D. We'll go 10-1.
You say that often?
What's that? Here's the D. We go 10-1.
No, just here's the D.
Oh, get it. Yeah, I was like 10-1. No, I don't. Yeah, and ladies, it goes a little something like this. It's my pickup line. Nope. Okay, so number 10, ranked at 88. 88 overalls: Pietrangelo, Roman Josi, Chris Letang. Number 7 and number 6, Weber Suter at 89. 90 overall is Duncan Keith, Victor Hedman, Brent Burns. Number 2 and number 1, which is odd that they have this ranking, but it's Doughty and then Carlson.
Yeah.
Why is that odd?
Why is that odd?
That number 1 and 2 are the same, like overall rating.
Oh.
So here, I'll say it again, 1 to 10.
So
Maybe I
Doughty
should
and
say it
Carlson
like
have
that.
the same rating.
Yeah. So Carlson 91, Doughty 91, Burns 90, Hedman 90, Keith 90, Suter 89, Weber 89, Letang, Josi, Petro 88.
So the only problem I have with that is I probably would have given Hedman the nod to be number 1 with Doughty and Carlson, like tied with them.
To give him a notch above Keith and Burns, I
Yeah.
100% agree.
Because I
He's
think
fantastic.
He's probably my favorite defenseman to watch.
Really?
Oh yeah, just the way he plays, like his size and like his offensive talent. Like you don't see it as much as like you see with Carlson, but it's definitely there.
He's a big boy, and
He's a
considering how
giant.
big he is, he's so mobile.
Yeah.
He's so
I
mobile.
even argue that Brett Burns could be up there with them. Same
But I guess
Well,
that's
I see holes in Burns' defensive
he's
game more than a
more
Hedman
offensive,
or a
but-
Carlson or a Doughty is my
Yeah.
biggest thing. But
Yeah.
you know, there's no one matches him.
But
goal
for the sheer
scoring
fact that
wise
he
as
can
a
score
defenseman.
30 goals
Yeah.
as a defenseman, I mean,
Well, no, for sure.
that makes sense. All right, I'll go left wingers now. I'll just go 1 to 10. Here's the left wingers. Something I do say.
I've already got a fucking problem with this list, and you haven't even said Landeskog yet. How is Landeskog in the top 10? He's terrible. He's so bad.
Let me
And
say
Nicola
the
Ehlers
list.
isn't. Ehlers isn't even
Let
in there.
me say
and
it.
Landeskog is.
Let me say
it's
the
so
list.
bad.
I'm not surprised that Ehlers isn't, but
Okay, I'll say the list, and then you can go off. Give me a second.
Sorry.
1, Ovechkin, 92. 2, Jamie Benn at 90. 3, Taylor Hall at 87. 4, Brad Marchand at 87. 5, Johnny Gaudreau at 87. 6, Max Pacioretty at 87. 7, Artemi Panarin at 86. 8, Philip Forsberg at 86. 9, Eric Stahl at 85. 10, Gabriel Landeskog, 85.
did they like forget to update Stahl's rating the last like couple of years? Is that what the deal is?
That's the first time I
He had a
read
good
Eric
year
Stahl
last year,
ever.
but, man.
Okay, so you would put you
So
don't think
Landeskog's
that-
in 84?
85. Landeskog's in 85, 10th ranked.
Right.
I mean, he's better than Eric Stahl, so I don't know why he's not 9. But okay, so you're saying put
I would
Ehlers-
argue Eric Stahl
put-
was more effective. I mean, yeah, Kay Landeskog played on the worst team in the last 50 years, but
Well, and
still.
did nothing.
Yeah, he's been kind of a bust for me.
He started off great when he was like,
Yeah, like he's not bad,
He's-
but he's not.
you know how
He's
like
not
Mike
elite.
Richards almost fell off like the
Yeah.
the face of the earth like
Yeah.
hockey wise just 1 year because of his play style. I feel like Landeskog's slowly moving towards that. Just at
I
a
feel like they gave him the
very
captaincy, and then
respectfully pace. Yeah.
that was kind of it.
He's on that raft, and they're like, whatever you do, if you see the driftwood on your left, you've gone too far. And then he hears, whoosh, oh no, no, and he can't grab anything, so just keep sliding. Bad reference, no one gets.
I don't think he should be in the top 10.
Okay, so you're
I'd
saying
also
put
have-
Ehlers in there.
I definitely have him over Landeskog or Stahl.
Well, yeah, That's my
Actually,
argument.
yeah,
They're,
if
they're
you're
both
looking-
85s though, right?
Yeah.
So you never know. Like Ehlers could be an 85, and they just put those two in there instead, just to make some controversy to get people talking about it.
Well, let's just do it this way. What Greg did to me when they did like that top 10 like NHL ranked players, like for rankings. Would you take Ehlers over Landeskog?
Yes.
Would you take Ehlers over Eric Stahl?
Yes.
Would you take Ehlers over Philip Forsberg?
No.
No. Probably
Would you
not.
take Ehlers
Doesn't
over
Forsberg play
Panarin?
center?
No, he doesn't play center. No, I wouldn't take him over Panarin.
Okay, this one I think this is going to be a roundtable agree, but we'll find out. Would you take Ehlers over Max Pacioretty?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even close. Not even close. I wouldn't even like answer the phone call. Like, no, get away.
The thing about Pacioretty is he'll go in like 10 games where he'll score a goal a game, but then he won't score for like
A month,
A month
an
and a
entire
half.
month.
Yeah.
You're a captain, and you're getting paid over $5 million.
And it
I don't
isn't-
know how much he gets
And
paid.
then they interview him, and he just doesn't care. He's just
God,
like, oh yeah, well, it's a scoring slump. I'll get out of it soon. He just doesn't care.
Are you ever going to learn how to speak French? Oui. Oh. Max Patch. Oh, would you take? This is a fun one. Now I don't know. Now it's just bias, I guess, but not really. Would you take Ehlers over Johnny Gaudreau? I think almost the same player, but Ehlers is a better skater, so I'd take Ehlers personally.
You know what?
Yes.
It's a tough call there. You know what? They're about the same for me. Like
Yeah.
the same kind of player.
Now Ehlers, Brad Marchand.
I'd take Marchand just because.
Okay, and now no one's
I
taking
wouldn't.
Ehlers over Taylor Hall. I mean, Taylor Hall is just the mecca of hockey, so why?
I'd definitely take him over.
I would take
Taylor
Ehlers over Marchand
How
because I'd say
dare
by
you.
the end of the year, Ehlers would be a better player.
So this year's when he eclipses him.
Hall. Well, by the end of the year, I'd definitely
Yeah.
think about it more. But right now,
Oh,
I'd probably take
right
Marchand.
now,
Right
yeah.
now, yeah.
But
Okay, what about? Would you take Taylor Hall or Ehlers? Dan,
that's a tough
I'm
one.
taking Ehlers.
I'll take Ehlers.
I'm sorry, this is a personal thing. You guys already know how I feel about Taylor Hall.
No, that's
Taylor
tough.
Hall and Drew Doughty,
That's tough.
never.
That's tough. I don't know. Yeah, that's
Okay, but okay, we'll go to right wingers now. Ridiculously ranked right wingers, if I can find them. Okay, number 1, Patrick Kane at 91. Tarasenko, 90. Kucherov, 90. Pavelski, 88. Wheeler, Pasternak, Voracek, 87. Wayne Simmons, 86. Patrick Laine, 86. Phil Kessel, 86.
No, I'd just have Line higher.
Do you take Patrick
I
Laine
can't
over
believe-
Jacob Voracek?
I can't believe.
Yes, that is exactly
What?
what I was
Are
ranking
you
him
kidding
against.
me?
I can't believe
Exactly
Voracek's
what I
even
was-
on the list. Of
I
top 10.
didn't know. First of all, with the Flyers, I don't know what position they play because apparently coach is just like, oh, that line combination didn't work in the second. Get me my Yahtzee
Can
container.
you read me the top 5
And-
again? Because I was zoning out.
Yeah. Okay. Kane,
Yeah.
Tarasenko,
Yeah.
Kucherov,
Yeah.
Pavelski,
Yeah.
Wheeler. But Wheeler is ranked. Wheeler, Pasternak, and Voracek are all 87s. Simon, Laine, and Kessel are 86.
See, if you're gonna do it by that, I'd put Wheeler over Pasternak and Voracek. Like he should have
Well,
a
he
higher
is-
number than
he-
both those guys.
Oh.
Well, just his defensive,
the guy puts up
awareness is-
the guy puts up 70, 80, almost 80 points a year.
and he's way better defensively than both
Yeah.
those guys. So
I mean,
I think I'm pretty much the only thing.
I would even. It's for me. It's a toss up at whether put him ahead of Pavelski at 5.
I think Pavelski, it's more of like in a
More-
video game fashion, it's more of the versatility of
Yeah.
Pavelski
No, I-
can take
Yeah.
face-offs, not that
Yeah.
Wheeler can't.
well, but face-off don't matter in that game at all.
Yeah.
Like
So
they-
then just strictly winger position, I think it's just more of like the overall aspect of Pavelski's game.
No, that's
not that
fair.
Wheeler doesn't have that at all. The one thing that I would do, like, if I'm ranking like player-wise,
I have to have I'm gonna have maybe a hot take, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm not bashing this player at all
no, it's fine.
because I think Kucherov is a fantastic player, but he was like the second best ranked winger in the entire NHL this year. He's got like the second or third highest right winger rating in the game. Like, I think they're hyping him a little too much. He's a fantastic player.
I really don't think they are though.
I
Did you see
He-
him at the World Cup? He
No, I
was
get that,
Russia.
but-
He
Well, it
was
wasn't
Russia.
just that. He carried Tampa because they were missing Johnson,
I don't
Stamkos. Like his centerman was Braden Point. Like he was playing with Braden Point, and I don't think
He's a
Palat
fantastic
was on
player.
a different line with Drouin. So literally, he was carrying a line by himself and still put up over a point a game. I think he's great.
Oh, he's great.
So you're just.
I just don't know if he's like the best of the best.
You know what I like about your dad? It's awesome. Is that like when we're talking about
But
it?
to be
'Cause
fair,
even-
there's nobody on that list like there's nobody except for Patrick Kane. There's nobody on the list that should. Well, okay, is Tarasenko ahead of him?
Yeah.
Tarasenko's the only guy ahead of Kucherov.
See, I would even say like aside from Patrick Kane, there's probably nobody that you can put ahead of him on that list.
You have the attitude, which is fine because I have it towards
I don't know.
where it's like, no, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
I don't watch a lot of Tampa Bay games, so I just haven't. I know I get that I saw he's got 40 goals last year. I haven't watched him play, so
He's a coochie coo.
He's a great player. I'm not.
All right. The only thing that I would change of this list is I would bump Pasternak down, and I'd put. I don't know why. Honestly, I mean, I'm a Flyers fan through and through. Love me the Flyers, but Jacob Voracek is better than Wayne Simmons. And what are you doing on a top 10 list? What do you get away from me? No, if anything, I would swap Kessel with Voracek, and then I'd put Pasternak under Kessel. No, I'm doing it too. I'm putting Laine above Voracek and Simmons, just because Laine, in a video game aspect, scores. So I mean,
Laine over Pasternak too.
I just swap out Laine and Pasternak.
If anyone's hyped up, it's Pasternak.
Like Pasternak had a great year. I get that, but I don't know.
No, for sure. Like the look on your face is all you have to say about Pasternak. You're like,
he's not going to win the Rocket or win the Art Ross or the wherever the.
I'm not making a bet with you either because I don't want to buy another jersey if I have to. What if he comes out and wins everything?
He might, but I'll be shocked.
You have to play to be able to play. You have to sign a contract to be able to play.
I feel confident. So. I feel confident in saying that Patrick Laine will win a Rocket Richard Trophy at some point. I don't see Pasternak winning any kind of.
I could see
trophy.
It being this year.
Oh, it could be.
Not put it past him to do.
I would agree. The Pasternak hype's a little.
It's very high,
considering he hasn't even signed a contract yet. So.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's kind of hard to win all these awards and stuff when you don't have a contract. Boston.
There's a lot of guys that don't have contracts.
Oh, we'll get to that. We have some PTOs.
Look at the PTOs. Look at the guys who haven't signed yet. Like on Cap Friendly, there's so many.
We should probably pull that up too. Okay, top 10 centers. I'll go 1 to 10. McDavid at 93, Crosby at 93, Malkin at 92, Stamkos at 91, Tavares at 90, Nicholas Backstrom at 89, Bergeron at 89, Ryan Getzlaf at 89, Sagan at 89, Taves at 89. Oh, Matt's shaking his head. What do you disagree with?
Where's Scheifele?
What do you mean, where's Scheifele?
Who the fuck is Jonathan Taves?
I know you know.
It's like, fuck.
What?
Like 50 points in a year. Oh, yeah, he's like 89. He's good. No, he's not. He's
defensively, he's the best center out of all of the centers in the league.
No. Bergeron's the best defensive center, and he deserves that 89.
They're ranked the same.
Yeah, well, fuck Taves.
So, you'd put Scheifele at 10.
I'd put him fucking... I'd put him ahead of Sagan, too. Sagan's fucking trash.
I'm in the Winnipeg fan club here, like right now, actually. But let's play the game with both of you. Okay. Would you take Scheifele over Jonathan Taves right now?
Yes.
Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler Sagan?
Yes.
That's tough. I don't know.
I'm a yes over Tyler Sagan.
I don't know.
For sure.
Okay. Ryan Getzlaf. Yep. Right now.
Yep.
I take him over Getzlaf.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Patrice Bergeron.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I like Bergeron's defensive game, but I still take Scheifele.
Okay. Backstrom.
No.
Okay, and now this is probably where it's all no's. Tavares.
That one's iffy for me.
That's close for
That's
me.
a close one.
Yeah?
I definitely think that's a close one.
I like his defensive game way more than Scheifele, so that's why I'm...
Well, his defensive game isn't that good. You fucking...
Jonathan Tavares?
It's not that good.
How dare you?
It's not that good.
You know how hard it is to keep the puck on your stick while people are chasing you? How dare you? That's a defensive game.
That's offensive. He's got the puck.
Not when you have Brock Nelson as your winger, it isn't. Stamkos? Scheifele?
No.
Well, I'd rather have someone who plays
and now,
over 75 games.
I mean, if you're going to go injury-wise.
Yeah, if you're going injury-wise, fucking, I don't want Stamkos.
So basically, half the list, it's like... So, Taves, I'd take Taves over Scheifele right now. I'm taking Scheifele over Sagan. I'm taking Bergeron over Scheifele. I'm taking... Backstrom over Scheifele is a tough one.
It is.
I take Scheifele.
Nicky Backstrom, he was 4th in points last year.
Yeah.
Like, quietly, 4th in points.
He's always quiet. Have you seen his interviews?
I know.
Played a good game.
Player.
Played a good game. It's fun. Played a good game. I don't think that's what he sounds like, but...
I think Scheifele should be on that list.
So you would swap him out for Taves? I don't.
I saw most
I'm
of a
not
couple
fully
guys.
on the
I guess
taste
we're not
hype.
going with Malkin or Crosby or McDavid. We're just all agreeing that it's those
Yeah,
three guys.
shut up. Yeah, I'm not even opening. I mean, go.
I'm
Okay.
also the
Are you
person-
thinking Scheifele over Malkin?
I'm also,
Anyone?
I'm
Okay.
also the guy that said that there's no way in hell that Austin Matthews should have been ranked higher on the best centers list than Mark Scheifele, and I got in trouble for that one.
No, that was because you got to earn it. You got to earn it.
I still think Scheifele's a better player right now
As
than,
of today,
than Austin
yes.
Matthews.
Than Austin Mathman?
Yes,
Today,
right now.
You got to remember.
I can't-
this is
have
something-
today.
Well, I was listening to the podcast, and this is one thing no one brought up: is the first half of the season, if not longer, Matthews was playing against the other team's third lines.
No,
Yes, he
wasn't.
was.
He
Greg
on the
was
third line,
bragging
dude.
that Kadri's going to win the friggin' what's the defensive one?
Selke.
The Selke, because he's playing against the top lines and still going to have 30 goals. Well, he put up the 30 goals and was playing against the top lines. Because that's what Greg told me.
Yeah.
And I watched games. Kadri was going against the top line,
They
and
take
then the second line was Bozak.
Dude,
So-
yeah,
so the
your
third
ass.
line-
The second line was Bozak.
Well, no, I'm not
Get
saying that was their
out
second
of
line.
here.
I'm saying that's who they played against. Bozak's line went against the other
Oh.
team's second lines. So that means Matthews got the third line every home game.
Yeah, so
I'm just saying,
he
you guys are all
puts
fucking...
up numbies.
Yeah, against the other team's third line.
So Scheifele couldn't do it in his second year or first year. I can't
We're
argue
talking
for
about
Greg
right
here,
now.
guys.
We're
I
talking
can't
about right now.
Right now, personally,
If
I'm
you
still
wanna go
taking
strict
Austin
numbers,
Mathman.
Scheifele blew him out of the water this year.
Yeah.
I'm taking Austin Mathman every time. I just like him more.
In 5 years, maybe.
No, right now.
No.
If
I'll
you go
even
to
give
me
him 3 years.
and you're like
He might be a
Matthews or
better
Scheifele, right now, me, I'm taking Matthews.
Well, you can be wrong. It's okay.
It's not wrong. It's an
No,
opinion.
no, you're wrong. It's okay.
Oh, that's how this works. It's no democracy. It's a fascist system.
It's okay to be wrong. A lot of people are.
Yeah. Hey, we're wrong with confidence, I guess, right? You know, it's kind of a thing. All right, this is what we're gonna do now because we don't have much to talk about because
Well,
Matthew
hey,
Shane.
signing. We gotta
Oh,
do signing
sweet.
trades.
Okay, we'll do PTOs right now then.
Because we're not going to do this if I don't do it now.
Okay, oh, hold on. I want to say this before. Matthew Shane, be a bro. Just get traded. Stop it.
Anthony Duclair, 1 year, $1.2 million with the Coyotes.
Oh, that's today.
Yep. No, Sunday.
Okay.
Vanek was 1 year, $2 million with
Wait, with who?
Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah.
And then Alex Wenberg, is that his name?
Yep,
Yeah.
with Columbus.
6 years, 29.4 with Columbus.
It's a good deal for them.
Not bad.
Okay, wait. So Duclair with Arizona, Vanek with who again?
I don't hate the Vanek deal, but he's not going to do anything on that team.
In what team?
Vancouver.
Oh my.
If he signed that contract on a good team, that's a good deal.
Well, you know what? That's just wait till the trade deadline and
Yeah, dump him.
dump him for a second round pick if he puts up some numbers.
Hope and pray.
All right, we'll do the
Well, if he's
PTO
playing
train.
with, if he's playing with the Sedins, you know, he still might put up a line.
Yeah,
They're
no.
still good.
He might, but the team's still going to be the shits.
Oh,
They
for
signed
sure.
Louis Eriksson. How are they going to do that? They were like, "Hey, Louis, we're going to have a Swedish connection line." They're like, "Yes, excellent, good."
You know what's bad?
and then they're
when
like, "Who else is scoring? Anyone?"
You know they're bad when you can't really confidently say that they're going to do better than an expansion team. Because you can't confidently say that they're going to be better than Vegas. I can't.
I see the memes going around, and it's like
Just saying.
Vegas already better than at least one NHL team, and
Well,
it
there's
shows.
at least two.
They're better than two.
Well, Colorado. And
I'd still take Colorado over Vegas.
eh.
Come on, Nathan McKinnon alone.
They have
If you're
goaltending in Vegas. That's the
Dude.
thing.
Oh, yeah,
There's
right.
literally Varlamov
Here's
the
my
shits.
here's my other hot take, and you guys say what you will about this. We said
We might agree. You don't know.
Landis-
Greg's not here.
Landeskog's overvalued. To me, Nathan McKinnon is overhyped.
Okay, now that's.
He's
show
good,
me.
but
Show me your Canada
He's
passport.
not that good.
Unbelievable.
Is he elite? No.
He's
Well,
pretty
he's-
good.
He's
Not-
playing on a team with not a lot of.
Maybe-
Look at what he did at the World Cup.
The World Cup, he was really good.
Because he was playing
And
with
he was
players who
playing
was
with guys that
good.
have
Yeah,
talent.
But hey, that's not fair either. Because then you could say that. I mean, Marty
There's
St.
lots
Louis
of elite
deserved to be on that
players.
team too.
Hey.
like
There's lots of elite players that can put the team on their back, though. He can't. I know that team's
it's hard to
terrible.
put the team on the back when it's
I'm not saying he's bad.
you got a semi.
I'm not saying he's
tied
bad.
to a
I'm
boat
just saying
and
I
that boat
don't
is
think he's-
anchored.
I don't think he's nearly as good as they thought he was going to be quite yet. Maybe he has to get a
Well,
better team.
you should be getting better at that point. Then
Well, I don't know. That's just my opinion. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but he's not.
I want to see him with a team, but in Colorado,
Like
that's not going to happen.
If he had, I mean, he plays with good players. Like he physically plays with good players. The team sucks, but he plays with good players.
What? What do you mean?
Well, who's he play with normally?
Who does he play with?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
He's taken shifts with like Duchesne as his winger at times and Landeskog
Yeah.
as his winger.
Is
at
Iginla
times.
still there?
Iginla was there. He's
But
not there
playing with
anymore.
those guys, he should be. If he's elite, he should do very well. Even on a bad team, he should do well.
Well, on a bad team, what did he get? Almost 60 points this year? He's not a bad player.
He's not. I'm not
But-
saying he's bad. I'm just saying I don't think he's like an upper echelon player right now.
I think you're undervaluing him a little bit.
Maybe.
But maybe he is overvalued a bit, sort of thing. Maybe he's just kind of in that middle
Meet in the
ground.
middle.
Yeah.
It's like he can do good if you give him something.
Yeah. 'Cause
But if you're not giving him anything,
he's got nothing right now.
like, how many points did they have? How many points did McKinnon have last year?
I think he was
I'll look it up.
mid
Yeah,
50s.
we've powered the internet. We're gonna find out. I'm not doing a Nate McKinnon bet. No way. No way. I have a lot. As I look back, there's quite a few treats as we got riding right now, and they're all gonna cash in like late April.
Well,
No, early April.
I feel pretty confident that my Steve Mason one's not going to cash in.
That's why I told you. I'm like, I will bounce on that one too, and I'll buy you a jersey because that's just
He had
something.
53 points in 82 games last year.
Yeah, mid 50s.
Do you think Scheifele would put up those numbers if he was on that team with the exact same? Just swap out McKinnon for Scheifele. I bet you they'd put up the same numbers.
But
like Nathan McKinnon in Scheifele's position, Scheifele and McKinnon.
potentially. But okay, here's his career stats though.
Okay.
The year before he had 52 points
In how many games?
in 72 games.
But again, terrible team. Terrible.
They weren't that bad the year before.
Oh,
The year before that, no, they almost had 90 points that year.
okay.
The year before that, he only had 38 points, 64 games though, and then he had 63 points his first year. So
Well, that was the year that they were just the
He's-
biggest anomaly.
yeah, so he's kind of stats wise, he's kind of a middle of the pack guy right now.
And that's where he will stay until he gets some line mates.
I mean, yeah, the team sucks. The team's terrible,
Fucking brutal.
they're,
which doesn't help.
hey, they're like the
If he
Miami
was on-
Dolphins
yeah.
of like that division with the Patriots. It's like everyone gets a win. Everyone gets one. That's
Yeah.
yours. Take it or
No,
leave
I
it.
mean, no, for sure. If he was on a good team, like top line on a good team, he'd be top 20 scoring probably.
Because he's not. That makes sense. Okay, let's go to the PTOs.
Okay.
PTOs stand for professional tryouts.
Professional tryouts. There's a lot of them.
Now these ones are going to be
David
sweet
Booth with
treats.
Detroit.
Sorry, say that again. I'm
David Booth with Detroit.
sorry. Detroit's so bad. I can't wait.
Brandon Peary with Florida. That's interesting because I'm pretty sure they drafted him. Did they not?
They definitely did.
Yep.
He wore 73.
Jared Cowan with Colorado. I think you mentioned that last week.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be top line D-man.
He's their number one defenseman
He
right
is.
now.
Tanner Glass, Calgary.
Well, I just want to say, we've seen Tanner Glass play. When did the Tanner Glass meme hype train begin? Because I see people are like, oh, Tanner Glass, God, is making the team. Like, just hand him the cup on Reddit. Like, it's everywhere. Yeah, like you guys don't like.
I don't
He's
know on Reddit, so
he's like
I
a-
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
and he's
Because
the
he's probably
inter-
just one of those heart and soul guys people like.
yeah, he's like an internet sweetheart. Like in wrestling terms, like for
people,
Dan and I.
like people here only liked him because he hit everybody the first year, and because he threw some guy's glove in the crowd, or no, he beat the crap out of some guy who threw his glove in the crowd.
Dallas.
Can we
How's that
talk
fucking-
about how that was our third line when the Jets first
Yeah,
came here, and
that's
how bad this team really was when they first got here?
Who was the line?
It was the GST line.
So
Slater,
Glass,
Glass,
Slater,
Thorburn. That was our third line. That's how bad this team was when they first got here. And then your second line was Burmistrov, Antropov, and Kane.
And top line was Wheeler, Little, Lad.
Yeah, that was
the
your
fact that
team.
Antropov was on an NHL team is bad.
Well, at that stage in his
At
career.
that stage, like a couple years before, he actually wasn't bad,
Who was the fourth line? Wellwood.
no, actually, Wellwood was actually pretty
Oh.
good that year.
Yeah, he might have been on the second line. So you might have had Burmistrov on the fourth line with
It was the
Tim
revolving-
Stapleton.
Timmy Stapes, James Wright.
So bad. I don't think James Wright was there yet. I think he came
No,
the
was
second
he-
year.
yeah.
I don't
I just
remember.
forget. Antti Miettinen, there it is.
Mitz.
Yeah,
I don't even think he was there the first
I
year.
think
either.
he was second.
yeah, I
line.
think he came in half through the first year.
Oh, maybe.
God.
Yeah.
They've come quite a ways since.
You know what's pathetic though?
Go.
Their record and point total that year is actually like on par with what they've been doing the last few years. That's the sad part.
Well, I mean, you gotta have some growing pains, but I think we've all agreed, or we all agree, this year, you give us the win. Just get that one PW, the playoff win. That's all we want.
Time to bleep or get off the pot.
There, you can swear. We've been swearing
Yeah,
all
I-
right.
I've-
But yes,
I've
I
said the
understand.
F word a lot.
Bleep or get off that pot.
It's time.
All right, who else do we got on PTOs?
Yuri Yorkapaka.
Yoki Paka.
Washington. RJ Umberger, Dallas.
Wasn't
Ryan
Yoki-
Malone, Minnesota. That was an interesting one.
Wasn't Yoki Paka the big part of that Calgary?
Chicago, I think, wasn't it?
Was it, or was it Dallas?
Oh, maybe Dallas.
I don't remember, but he was the main part of like a trade, and now he's just off the fucking roster completely. Sorry, I'm swearing so much.
No, it's all good. Don't worry.
Jimmy Hayes, New Jersey. Eric Jelena, Montreal. Ryan White, Vancouver. And Jay McClement, Pittsburgh.
Okay, now name
So
them
far.
again, and we're gonna say yes or no if they make that specific team.
God.
Okay, David Booth, Detroit. Yes, trash fire team.
No,
Trash fire
no.
franchise.
They literally don't have the cap space
No.
for him. They still
can
have to
make it-
sign and
They can pay him in pizza.
No.
It's the dojo. Okay, next guy.
Peary of Florida.
100%
Yeah,
yes.
he has
I
to.
can see it.
He has. They
Callan-
need to replace.
Where are they
those
going to
goals.
replace those
They
sweet,
have to
sweet
replace
goals they
those
gave away
goals.
for nothing?
Callan, Colorado. Yeah.
Yep. We're yeah.
He's a
Captain.
number one defenseman.
Actually, captain. Yeah.
Tanner Glass, Calgary. I could see it happening.
I don't see
But he'll be a fringe. Like, he'll be a two-way.
Well, they got rid of Derek Engelland, so I mean, where else is their bad contract going to be?
Yeah.
Tanner Glass. That's
Jurka
right.
Paka,
With who again?
Caps. I say no.
I say yes because they lost a lot of defensive depth.
Depth-wise, yes. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
guess.
he plays a lot, but I think he'll make it.
He's at least their seventh.
RJ Umberger with Dallas.
No. Nope.
I
Yeah.
can see it.
I wouldn't put it past him to sign him.
I can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Ryan Malone, Minnesota.
no.
Who's Ryan Malone again?
He played for the the Pens when they won the Cup the first time with Crosby, and then he played with Tampa. And then I think he got arrested for a DUI or for drug possession or something, and then he hasn't played in a few years.
And what team is this with again?
He
The
was
Wild?
with this is Minnesota. I
No.
don't think so.
Give
Jimmy Hayes, New Jersey. Yeah, probably.
Yes. Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Eric, he's young.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't like him.
He's an old soul.
All right.
There you go. He's an old soul.
Eric Jelena, Montreal. Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know where Jelen is.
He's a
defenseman.
defenseman. Ryan White, Vancouver. I
Yep.
don't know.
Can
That
confirm.
team's already shit, so who cares? at
Yeah.
this point?
Might as
Hey,
well.
he's a nice guy. I think.
So?
So I've heard. I probably shouldn't go off like what other people have said until I meet him. Watch him
And-
like just throw hot coffee at me.
Jay McClement, Pittsburgh. I'd say yeah, because they lost
Probably.
a couple of veterans. They
Well,
lost,
he's a centerman, right?
they lost Matt Cullen, and they lost who else did they lose?
Clements is center, right?
Yeah.
I can
so
see
yeah,
that.
he'll definitely be their fourth line center.
Yeah. So I think a lot of those guys have a good shot.
They always find ridiculous holes. Like in like Pittsburgh, they're like, "Hey Jay, do you want to come try out for Pittsburgh? If you make it, we'll
They
give
also
you."
traded a first round pick for Ryan Reeves. So
Yeah, well, where else are you
Yeah,
going to
but
get that?
you know
they
what?
traded a first
tenacity?
round pick for a bigger Thorburn. Think about that.
Well, a better hockey playing Thorburn as well.
Yeah, but he's not good.
He's not good at
He's
all.
better than
but
Thorburn. He's still not good.
I take him on my team.
Well, I might
Ryan
too, but
Reeves?
not for a first round pick.
Well, not for a first round, no.
Jesus.
Yeah,
But you
we're-
know what? They don't want
don't need a
anyone
first
taking
round pick,
shots
though,
at
I
Crosby
guess.
anymore.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take shots at Crosby when Ryan Reeves is standing there yelling at you? I wouldn't.
He's literally going to be on Crosby's
no, yeah,
line.
he's the
He's
bunny.
scoring 40 goals next year.
He's
actually.
literally gonna be the Semenko to
Yeah, Wayne
I don't think
Gretzky's
he'll be on
fists.
this.
yeah.
I don't think he'll be on the same line.
No, he
he'll
won't.
just be in the lineup to.
That makes sense. All right, so now, since there's not much else to talk about, literally, we went through all of my notes.
Yep.
We're gonna go through since I'm in the Jets fan club right now. We might as
You're
well talk
being
about the
actually
Jets.
kind to the Jets today.
Well, no, I gotta be a little more open towards the Jets. I have been quite mean, and it was pointed out by Bryan Sveinson, our what's it called, goalie guru there.
Yep.
That I had quite the heel turn. I didn't even realize in the mid. He's like, you one podcast you were like, guys, Nashville's gonna do it, and then next
did.
podcast you're like, Pittsburgh's winning the cup, and you're
Yeah.
like, 1 week, what happened? You
I
were
told
so
you that
mean.
when it happened. You didn't believe me.
Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the Jets and just see like where we think the guys are gonna finish with points, if they're gonna get better or worse. And yeah, we'll go from there and just give a quick rundown. We're gonna go from like lowest points to highest points.
We're doing every single guy.
You don't have to give we can
Alright,
debate
let's do
about
it.
some guys. Okay, so lowest guy, least amount of points had. Oh, hold on, I'm lost now too. Oh,
Burmy had 2 points. He's gone. Brian Strait had 2 points. He's gone. Melchiori had 2 points. Don't even think he's gonna make team. I mean, he wouldn't be on the team. He'll be a call up.
Well, you won't even get called up. They'll take Pullman up
Yeah,
first.
well, that's
I think.
true.
but Pullman's on injury until like end of November.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, Brandon Tanev had 4 points in 51 games. See, I could actually see him making the team.
Oh no, I see him in the AHL.
Okay, making the team then, Dan.
I'm I like him.
How many?
I know.
How many games played?
I know
do you
a lot of
think,
people don't like thought he didn't do anything last year, but I like him. He's
So
fast
why-
and he's a little spark plug. He hits everybody.
I'm with Dan on that
I
one.
like
Why
that.
don't you like him, Matt?
Because we have a better, more skilled version of him in Lemieux, and I'd rather have Lemieux on the team than him.
But Lemieux takes a lot of penalties.
So
I mean,
we're
so
used to it. What does it matter? We're used to it. Who cares?
You raise a fantastic point, but you're trying to better your team. I don't know if that helps.
I mean, like he'll probably start the year in the AHL, but I could see him playing kind of throughout the year.
Okay, points wise, he had 4. You think he gets
Well, I don't
more
know.
than 4?
Yes,
10.
maybe. It depends how many games he plays. If he plays a good chunk of games, I think he can.
Okay, now I think I'm looking at the same list. Who would be next after Tanev?
Stewart and Thorburn are gone. Myers is next. We only played 11 games.
higher.
He had 5 points, so he's gonna go up.
More than 5.
Unless he doesn't play more than 5 games or 11 games.
Okay, Tyler Myers. What do you expect? Fine. What do you expect out of Tyler Myers this year? Obviously, we all want a clean
It's
bill of
gonna
health
be a different year for him because he's not gonna be a top 4. He's gonna be a 5
with Toby.
with Toby. But
He's
I
gonna
think,
do a lot
think
of-
he'll get But he's gonna get PK time.
That's the thing. Yeah,
He might get power play time depending on injuries and what happens in a game because he's got some some offensive talent. So
Well, if
he could be
either
around,
Buff or Trouba get hurt, he's the first guy to step up in their power play, right?
I think like 30 points is he had a pretty good year. If there's, he could go higher if if there's injuries and he gets forced into being a top guy, he could go higher. But
I think that's where we're set.
Yeah.
Well, is
Yeah.
no matter who gets hurt, like Myers or Entrim on either side can pop up into your top 4,
Yeah.
and then Sherrod just slots in on either side because he plays both sides, right? You're
I'd
fine.
say 30 points is a pretty good year.
All right, so 30. I want him to be healthy
Because
because
I think
that's
they're going to rely on him more for his defensive play this year.
Well, and he'll play less minutes, so less chance of getting hurt.
Yeah.
Buff's going to play less minutes, so he's going to have more freedom to roam because he's not going to be as tired. I think the Jets are set very well defensively this year.
And 30 points might even be a little high, like maybe 20 to 25. But
that's
not
still
bad
20 to 25 from a
your
third
third
pairing.
pair guy.
One of your third
But
pair guys.
he's a top 4 defenseman. He's just the depth is putting him on the third pair.
That makes sense.
I mean, he's probably a 4, but he's a top 4.
For
All right,
sure.
so we expect like around 25, 30 points.
Yeah,
Clean
20.
bill of health. Tyler
Yeah.
Myers.
Yeah.
Next guy.
Well, if it was up to Greg, we wouldn't even do this one. Actually, you too. Kyle Connor, 5 points in 20 games.
Hold on.
Higher.
Yeah. More. 5. Buy. Don't sell.
Well, according to you, he's not going to be on team. He shouldn't be on team either. So.
He's first call up material.
No,
to me.
you got to start him on the team.
No, he's on team.
Okay, well, I'm not arguing this. You already know where I stand on this. And
I'd
we've done
say
this. 5 points.
It depends.
20 games played for cut, right? 20 games played,
If-
5 points.
if they put him in the top 6,
Fine. Rookie season, Kyle Connor. He could be. He's obviously a rookie, so he's in the running for
If-
Calder. How many points do you
if
expect
they
him
put
to
him in
be?
the top 6, I say 30 to 40.
30 to 40?
If he's on the 3rd or 4th line, probably not.
He won't be playing. I don't
If-
think they put him on the 4th line.
No, if he's on the team, he's not playing fourth line.
If
So,
he's-
yeah, what do you want him to
If
get?
he's top, because he's going to get power play time.
Yeah.
If he's top 6, I'll say 30 to 40 points. If he's 3rd line, I'll say 20 to 30 maybe. But if he's top 6, I could see him getting 30 to 40.
Kate, what
You
do
know
you
what
expect?
I want to see him situated in? I want him on the second line with Little
And Wheeler.
and Line A.
Ooh, Line A, that'd be interesting.
Because everyone's going to be drawn to Line A this year. Take away a shot.
It would open
And he
Connor up.
has a hell of a pass to get to Connor, and Connor can shoot.
Yep, that's true.
And then that top line of Ealer, Wheelers, and Scheifele has already been known to be effective.
Yep.
That's
Okay, so Matt, 30 to 40 points. You okay with that?
well, if he's on the
If
second,
he's again, this is if he's
all-
on the team.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's on the team.
I think.
Okay. Next guy in points would be who?
Marco Dano. He had 11 points in 38 games. It's actually not bad.
It's not a guy that's going to be fighting for a spot.
Yeah, like he's to me. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be on. Like he might be on the roster, but he might be the guy in the press
He
box.
is in the press box for me.
Okay. So
Uh,
then at that point,
I'd
like
say,
the
yeah.
same.
It's the same thing. If he makes the team and if he gets playing time,
20 points.
I'd say 20 is like a top out for him probably.
Yeah.
He's built like a
He's not a bad little player though.
brick wall.
Yeah.
Have you seen him outside in person?
But you can tell just by looking
Yeah,
at him.
appar-
it's just
I
like a
haven't,
shit
but-
house.
Yeah, a few people.
I ran by him. I walked by him in the mall. Actually, it was when he was out because he had the walking boot on.
Okay.
But yeah, he's stocky.
Yeah.
He's like our new Klitzum, like just a little
Yeah.
fire hydrant.
Little fire.
Like he looks tiny compared to guys that are 6'4", but he's
Well, yeah,
thick.
because he's
yeah,
thick.
he's built.
He's a thick boy.
He's built.
2 C's thick. Okay, next guy.
We should probably talk about Matt Hendricks because he's not on the list. I
Okay.
think he had I forget how many points he had last year.
He's on
I
Edmonton.
think he had
McJesus
4
supplied.
goals last year or something. I can see him getting 10 points, 12 points.
If your fourth line's getting 10, 12
'cause
points,
he's
he's
gonna
doing
be-
pretty good, I think.
Well, he's going to be a PK guy. If there's a defensive draw late in the game in the defensive zone, he's probably going to be out there. He's a really good face-off guy.
Okay,
And he's
so
probably going to be in the penalty box. He's probably going to have to stand up for the kids a lot.
That's if he's playing. I don't see him playing a lot.
I see him playing maybe half the games, 40 games.
maybe he'll teach your kids how to fight.
Just teach him how to win a fucking draw.
Face-offs, though.
Yeah.
We're terrible at it. This is exactly why he's brought in.
I
Get him in
think
practice and just let him coach
I think
the kids.
the more injuries they have, the more he's going to play.
Oh, yeah.
But I could see him playing about half the games.
Okay.
And then playoffs, it's a toss-up.
Well, that's
Because
also
he actually
the
might
thing,
be a guy in playoffs you want on your team.
Because if Kopp's on your fourth line as your fourth line center, anyone that gets hurt in the top 6 and you want to throw Kopp up higher, that's the guy who's slotting in to play center, right?
Yep.
I think he's the first guy out of the press box.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next guy.
Ben Sherratt, 12 points.
Less.
I'd say 12 is probably a top out because I don't think he's going to play. He played 60 games last year. I don't
It'll
think he's
depend on
playing.
injuries, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of these guys for
but
now
he's
until
the
we,
7th guy right now.
Yeah.
basically until we get 3 or 4 more players away is when we're going to be well, we don't know if they're going to even be on the team. Okay, next guy.
Sean Mathias, he had 12 points in 45 games because he was hurt quite a bit. So I could see him going up a little bit.
I can see him staying right where he is. He's going to be on the fourth line.
Because he'll be fourth line penalty kill.
Yeah.
Unless they want to keep Lowry, Armia, Mathias as a line again, because that was a pretty good line.
You know what? If they're going to do that, though, I'd rather them keep Kopp on that line.
Well, they
Because
might.
that's where they had offense.
When
Like,
Matthias got benched and Kopp played.
Well, Matthias got hurt, so Kopp went on that line. But the puck possession when Lowry, Matthias, and Armia were doing it, because their puck possession was really good. Mostly because Armia was just fantastic. But once Kopp got on that line, you could see them starting to drive the play and score more instead of just controlling the puck down low.
Yeah. So, Nick Patani had 13 points in 54 games. This is another guy. I don't know if he's going to be on the team or not.
He won't be.
Moose or trade bait.
No.
Is anyone even want him?
Well, people want him because he's on a cheap contract. He's still on his
Yeah.
AHL contract. Is there his entry level?
I'd say 12.
Gotta be.
I mean, for the amount of games, because he played 54 games last year, but they had a lot of injuries, so I don't think he's getting that many games this year.
Okay, so wash. We'll just leave it. The ones that we're not sure we could wash.
Toby had 14 points in 60 games. He only had 1 goal though, so I definitely think he'll get I think he'll score more playing with
Well,
Myers.
he's got that laser. The low line laser.
deceptive.
That is the best shot. That's the ideal shot you want for
But honestly,
a D-man, I think.
Yeah,
The
third,
low line or the tip.
third pair, he'll be 14, 15 points again probably. Maybe 20 top out. But
Okay, if we give him 15 and Myers 25, that's 40 points from your third pair.
that's not bad.
Obviously,
But
we're
I'm just
dreaming
saying,
big here.
Like,
Well, it's not just that though. They are a very
that's-
skilled.
Yeah.
they realistically could each get 15 points. That's 30 points from your third pair.
That'd be sweet.
That's not bad.
Okay, next guy.
Kopp, he had 17 points in 64 games.
Again, positionally,
depends where he
depending
is.
on where they get him.
If he's third line, I could see him more around 30. If he's fourth line, then he's probably going to be around where he is now, or even less.
I guess I should have made that sound because I guess he'd be third line, getting 30 points.
But he might get
you should
25
expect.
points for it.
Yeah.
I
like Kopp.
I don't agree with. I know. Okay.
Oh yeah, back to
think-
it again.
I think-
yeah, I just realized. I'm like, God damn it,
I
we're
think
back at it again.
You and Greg think more of him than I do. I don't dislike him, but I just don't think he's ever going to be a top 6 forward.
Yeah, you'd rather Connor.
I don't. I just don't think he's good. I don't think he's going to be that player.
Okay, well that's fair.
He's a guy that can fill in if he has to and do an adequate job, but he can't do it every year for 80 games. I don't think.
No, that's fair.
That's where I stand on it.
Okay, now we got to be getting into the good guys at this part, right?
Close. Armia had 19 points, 10 goals, 9 assists.
More.
This guy, see, I think they should put him in the top 6 if they have an open spot,
There's no.
or at least just try and give him some power play time. But if a guy gets hurt, last year when guys got hurt, he didn't get put in the top 6.
Well, that's because they wanted to keep Lowry and Armia together because they were very good together and controlled the play.
I think if someone gets if a top 6 guy gets hurt this year and they need to put someone in the top 6, maybe Kyle Connor, but give Armia a shot because I think he's pretty good.
Well, even Armia, when they put him on the power play for I think like 2 games. He was dynamite on the power.
Oh yeah,
play.
he's got skill.
I don't think they had any goals when he was on, but like he knows how to move the puck on the power play and just it's. I don't know. I love Armia though.
Anyone
who listens to this podcast knows because every time I was on it last year, I brought him up every time.
Yeah, and I'm when that Kane trade happened, dare I say it, I was a little bit more of a supporter of the Jets than I am now. I'm slowly coming back around. I won't say I love the Jets, but I don't hate them as much.
You've said too much, Trevor. I love them.
I know. I can't I stepped off the boat onto another boat, but you know when you're like keeping 2 boats together, but then you go step away, but you could still step back? I can't step back anymore, but I could still watch it float away. That's an analogy I don't even understand. But
You lost me. But
anyways, needless to say, I like watching the Jets now. Before I didn't even watch the Jets for, I'm sure you could tell, like about a year and a half ago. I'm just, didn't watch it, hate them, burn the franchise. I was most jacked about Joel Armia, though, in that trade. I like Joel Armia. I'd like to see more out of him, but again,
I think he'll go up.
All right, now we're into the juiciness. I know who's next.
Not quite.
I know who's next.
Your favorite.
Ooh, shakes. Josh Morrissey.
He had 20 points last year.
I want 30 out of Josh Morrissey.
I think 30 is a good number. I don't think he's gonna be a high point guy.
No,
he could be.
He could be, but
it's just I don't think he's going to get too much power play time playing behind the likes of Trouba and Buff again.
Yeah.
Like those, especially with everyone going to like the 4 forward system and just one defenseman back there. It's hard for defensemen to get.
The thing that could
power play
bump him
time.
up though is I think he's going to be on their top pair. Like he'll play with
Well, yeah,
Trouba.
him and Trouba are their top pair. And
So, but I think 30 points for him is a good year. I think he can get 10 goals.
yeah, that's what last year at 6 goals, 14 assists. I want him to just round. I think he's fully capable of 10 goals, 20 assists. Like I watch him play in junior.
They don't need him to get 50 points because
No.
they have 2 guys who I think can do that this year. But I don't.
Oh, I believe it. I want to hear it when we get there, but I know
I'll
who
say
you're going to
it.
say.
I'm not
Yeah.
afraid to
Oh
say it.
no, that's why we're doing the Jets fan club today. I think I'm just naming this podcast Jets fan club. That's what I'm naming it. Jets only one name, Jets fan club.
Adam Lowry was next. He had 29 points. He had 15 goals.
you know what? If they keep him on the power play, he stays right around the same, or
I can
even
see him being
eclipses
around.
it.
I think 50. I don't know that he's going to go beyond 15 goals, but he could get a couple more assists.
I think,
I
yeah.
think 30 to 35 points for him is that to me that's more than I ever thought he would get.
For a bottom 6 guy,
It's
fantastic.
right around where $4.5 million Nick Bonino's points were last year.
And
So
Lowry makes what, like 1.5 or 1.6
When's his contract up?
at the end of the year.
Oh no.
he's not making that.
Uh-oh.
He won't.
No,
He's
they
going to
know.
get 5.
No,
He
he'll
loses getting 12.
I can see
Line
him
is
getting
going to own the
2.5,
franchise.
2.5, 3.
Yeah, that's where
I'm okay
Lowry
with that,
will-
yeah.
Because he's not a top 6 guy, but he's a very good third line guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, who we got next?
Jacob Trouba, 33 points in 60 games. I'm saying it right now. He's getting 50 points this year.
50
Yep.
by Trouba.
I'll put him in the 40 range.
50.
He'll stay at about a
I
point
want
every
it.
2 games.
I don't know if he'll be their highest scoring defenseman because I don't know because you never can count. But Buff gets 50 a year no matter what. He just does. Even when he didn't score for the first 15 games, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
But-
what was the year? I don't know, because Trouba's years for some reason aren't sticking in my head. What was the year where Trouba, like, was it his first year where he was just, like, doing the flash and dash? I don't even know who he played with. Like, who was his D partners? Okay, last year was Morrissey for a bit at the end. But,
He's playing with Toby a lot.
okay, when he first came in, was it with Toby?
When he first came in,
Yeah.
no, he was playing with. I'm pretty sure it was Stewart.
Stewart? Okay, basically, what...
Because I think was Oduya still here, or is he already gone?
No,
Oh, he was gone.
He was
Okay,
gone
then.
year 1.
Oh God,
Halfway through.
Because you had Buff and Toby were your top pairing when Trouba first came in. Bogo was playing with.
Maybe him?
No,
You-
no, because they're both righties. They didn't play together.
Basically, what I'm saying is, what I want to see from Trouba this year, because I love watching Trouba play, is like the whatever season that was. It's hard to say because I'm trying to think.
It
of
would
what
have been his
season-
first year if you're thinking.
where
about it.
like
That was his
where
best
he had
year.
like that flash and dash, and he wasn't afraid to try stuff, and he just did it. And like when he got the puck, you're like, oh, he's gonna try.
But that's how he was last year. Like,
I want to see
That's
that
how
the
he was.
entire year
Yeah.
from Trouba. I love it when, like, and especially now that he doesn't have to worry about being, like, stapled to Buff for, I don't even think he ever was.
No.
Basically, he's going to be, like, if they put him with Morrissey, he's going to have a comfort level. They're going to get used to each other. Morrissey's going to be like, yeah, do your thing. I'll cover you. It's okay. It's not like I'm playing with Buff anymore. Sorry, Buff. And he's like, hi. Anyway, but, like, how Trouba's just, like, the magic was there. You could tell, like, when he got it, he's like, I'm going to go in. I'm going for it. And he would just go. I want to see that again. I want him to hit 50.
this
That'd
is
be
the first
awesome.
year, I think, since they came back that Dustin Byfuglien's not their best defenseman.
It's Jacob Trouba.
Yeah.
It was Jacob Trouba last year, but going into
Going into the year.
But yeah, no,
going into
for
the
sure.
year. This
Going
is the
into the year,
first
yeah.
year that I think, and that's not nothing against Buff. I just think Trouba.
has surpassed him,
You know.
and this is what everyone was waiting for him to do.
Yeah.
Was surpass him.
Yeah. Kate Trouba, now who do you got?
Perot, 45 points in 65 games.
Right on par.
Considering that he went like 20 games of the straight games of the point to end the year or something. He had some ridiculous streak. Wait. He started
He went
really
20
slow.
games without, and he missed 20, and he missed almost 20
No, he
games?
went 20 games with a point.
He started. He had some kind of a streak because he
I think
started
it was
really
15.
slow.
I think it might have been 15. I don't think it was
15.
15.
Without a point, though?
Yeah.
No,
'cause-
with the point, I thought.
or with,
Okay, hold on.
At the
We
end of
know
the-
he
at the
went
end of
on
the
a
year.
streak at the end of the year. Did he
with
miss
points.
games?
Well, yeah, he only played 60.
But
5
in those
games.
65, he was pretty consistent of getting
No,
points.
he was like at like 15 points for like the first 3 quarters of the year, or like
Dang.
20 points.
Well, that
And
was that was. At
he
the
like
beginning.
turned it on really hard in the last half because people were saying,
Well, that's when he started playing with Scheifele.
yeah.
It was at the end of the year, and that's when he started that streak.
Oh.
Because you're playing with Scheifele.
I think
you only
like
get better.
he's always been a mid 40, like a 40 to 45 guy, and,
Okay.
he usually misses like a quarter to a third of the games with that. So he's
Okay.
probably going to be around
Same,
the same
same?
thing.
Same? Okay.
Well, it depends who he plays with, right? Like he could be on the third line with Lowry and Armia.
Well, that's the thing,
So
right?
that's another thing, right? Like, if he's not going to play with Scheifele a lot, I don't think.
No.
And you look at anyone who plays with Scheifele, their numbers start to inflate as soon as they.
He
start
has the potential that if he's a top 6 forward and he plays 82 games, he could be 60 points.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with
he's
you on
good
that one.
enough, but I don't know that he will get that chance.
Okay, Brian Little, I think would be next.
He had 47 points in 59 games because he
He's
got
really
hurt
fucking
game
good.
1. He played.
I
so
was
well.
there. You were there.
He
I
scored
think you were
21.
there. We were all there.
He scored 21 goals and he missed 20 some odd games.
Okay,
Starting
Brian
the year.
Little, full health. 30 goals?
No. Well,
He had 21 and 40.
it
How many?
depends who he's playing with.
He had 21 and 59.
No, I know, but he's never. But he hasn't hit 30 since that 1 year.
Was it his second season or?
Yeah.
Second year.
He
with
has the
Kovalchuk.
potential.
And that's when he was playing on the wing too. He didn't have any.
Okay,
defensive
25 goals
responsibilities.
then.
25 goals, yes. If he's healthy and plays the whole year, I'd say he's mid 50 points, 25 goals.
Okay. You okay
He
with
could
that?
hit 30. He could hit 30. I mean, it depends who he plays.
Okay, I
Dan
think
speaks for the both of us.
Yeah.
I agree with
I
everything
just-
Dan says on this
There
podcast.
we go.
Jess Fan
I'm
Club.
not the only one.
No, it feels like you're the only one when Greg and I are like, well, when Greg gets up and he's like, oh, Austin Matthews, let me tell you what. And he's just like, he literally like, okay,
Walks around.
obviously I walked away from the mic. But when he stood up, like, when he said Austin Matthews, he was like, oh, sorry about playoffs. And this, he stood up and tried to walk, but there's a box right beside you. So he stood there and walked this way and then sat back down again.
Yep.
That's what he did. Greg gets...
True.
For those who are listening audio, just look in the room you're in. Imagine like a table, and he literally stood up and just like walked to the end of the table and back. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, now these are where the big boys are.
Buff.
Big Buff, how many did he have last year?
52 points last year. Only 13 goals. He's usually a little higher than that.
20 goals. Buff. Possible?
Oh, yeah.
You want to have to
But-
we all
you
want
know
it to
what?
happen.
But it's hard because like he's always the top pair guy. He's not going to be the top pair. I mean, he'll probably be top power play.
But even then, I don't think he will be. I think
No,
Trouba's
actually,
on that because
yeah.
they want someone who doesn't shoot as much, so that Laine gets that shot, right?
I think
So I'd have
Buff might
Trouba
look
out there
a little
first.
better this year because he's probably going to play with Kulikov, who's like a very sound defensive defenseman.
And I
So
could see
he might
them-
make Buff's mistakes not look so bad.
And I also see
He's a
Buff.
Scott Niedermeyer.
Can you imagine both those guys shooting on you? Like as a goalie, I'd be terrified because Kulikov's got a fucking bomb too, and
yeah.
Buff shot's ridiculous. So I don't want either of those guys shooting. As a defenseman, I ain't blocking anything. I'm out of there.
I'd say
No,
Buff
I'm
win.
good.
Yeah. Out!
I'd say Buff's going to be around 50 points like always.
Okay.
I'd say about that. I think he has less, like the same amount of goals, like 10 to 15. I don't think he gets 20 again.
We totally skipped over his D partner Kulikov because he's not on this list.
Oh yeah,
Who would you expect? He was on Buffalo. We can't look at those numbers. That ain't right.
It's not just that. He missed a lot of games.
But he had the back injury too. Like, people in Buffalo were criticizing him a lot last year, but he wasn't healthy all year.
Yeah.
People in Buffalo criticize everything.
See, I see him being like a 30-point guy
Yeah.
maybe because
Okay.
again he's going to be like the big physical, play a lot of penalty kill.
And by virtue, he's going to get points because of Dustin Byfuglien. Like, if I had a guy, because he'll be feeding him the puck. Like, you're going to get at least 10 points playing with Dustin Byfuglien.
He's gonna have Buff streaking up the wing every once in a while because
Yeah.
Buff just like, I can go. No one's around me. Oh, I'm fucking gone, and he's just
Nick
gonna take
Patan
off.
move. Just stiff arms him. Like,
The best part about Kulikov is it was either Kulikov or Stewart. So he's going to look great no matter what he does.
all the hate towards Stewart.
But it's true, right?
Great guy off the ice. On the ice, vey.
Well,
he
he
was
was
like
just-
shot blocker.
He was just too old. He was too slow for the game now. That's why they had to let him go.
Alright.
When people ask me about Kulikov, not that I know much about Kulikov, I basically equate it to Kulikov is what everyone wanted Stewart to be. And I hope he proves me right.
Probably be a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like they basically play the same game, just Kulikov plays with more skill than Stewart does.
See, the thing about people don't have a lot of confidence in the Jets, but you sit here and you talk about them, and you realistically every defenseman on their team could hit 30 points. Like, they're good enough they can hit 30 points.
Well, yeah,
Like,
we've
you
gone
can't
through
really
every D.
Like, you can't really say that about. Like, obviously
You can't say that about anyone else's D.
they probably
anywhere.
all won't hit 30
Come
points.
on.
Who? Tell me who.
Nashville.
Maybe. Well, no.
Nah,
but-
the third parent
Who's their
sucks.
sixth?
Pretty terrible.
Who's
Well,
their sixth?
Emmeline's not bad.
Emily's not getting no 30 points though.
Who's their sixth? Matt Irwin? He's not getting 30 points.
Fine, I stand
Like,
corrected.
I mean,
Anaheim. No,
That's the thing about
never
the Jets,
mind.
though. Like,
Okay.
but the thing about
But
the
that
Jets,
means
not,
offensively.
not every guy will. Like, some guys will be.
Well, if they do, President's Trophy, look out. Holy. 6 guys at 30
Well,
points? 180 points from
I
their
will say this
D?
now: we're picking most of their players to go up in scoring or points. They were the 7th highest scoring team last year. They could be the highest scoring team in the league. It's
No, I'd be surprised if they weren't actually.
It's whether they're the worst defensive goals against team in the league or not. That's what's going to matter.
It's okay. Steve Mason's good at playing goalie when you let in 6 goals because your team can score 8.
Dude,
You're fine. Don't worry.
He had a 9-18 in Philly, and your team was terrible. That's
They
why
were
your team
great.
wasn't any good.
They were better than the Jets. 1 point better than the Jets. Oh, they played in the East. Weaker division.
So that just proves that their goaltending wasn't their problem.
Their goaltending was the problem. He
He
was
had
terrible.
9-18.
He was terrible.
That's pretty good.
You guys.
Are you serious?
You
right now?
guys.
A 918.
You guys,
terrible.
you know why he's terrible? When you need him, he's not there. That's why he's terrible. You'll find out.
Well, guess what? We don't need him all the time because Hellebuck's going to bounce back.
Good, I hope
See,
he
the,
does.
The thing about the Flyers is they just weren't good enough as a team. It's
You're
not-
going to see a lot of holes.
they
in
weren't the
Brian
Jets.
Elliott's
They
game,
weren't just
too.
missing a goalie. They were missing a lot.
What were they missing? You named their 4th line for me.
Probably 4 defensemen.
I'd say more than 4.
A third and a fourth line.
That was rude.
Who
Who
gonna
are
get?
you naming as the only 2 then, Dan?
Well,
There's only one. There's Provorov.
Provorov, he's still pretty young. That's true. He's about the only
He's
one.
their only defenseman that I'd take on my team.
Ghost Bear.
I don't
No, I
like
would
Jet
not
fan
take
club
Ghost Bear
anymore.
on my team.
But
He
Ghost
is so
Bear
bad
kinda-
defensively. It is incredible. He is probably one of the worst defensemen ever.
Jets fan clubs are dicks.
If
I don't want into the club. I'm out.
If Steve Mason had a 9-18 and he was playing for Pittsburgh, they wouldn't Stanley Cup.
Pittsburgh won the Stanley Cup. That's what
I'm just
backup
saying.
player said.
That's how good that number is.
Maybe Nashville. Use Nashville next
Nashville,
time.
they probably would.
They do win the cup.
They would still probably be in the Stanley Cup final. Like
They'd still
a
be
9-18
playing?
is good.
Yes, and then he's very
No good.
Especially with the fucking Racco Gudas on your top pair.
Racco Gudis is a fantastic defenseman, and you all know this.
It hurts to say.
Okay, who's next? I don't like Jets fan club anymore.
Okay, well, the
Oh,
next
shit.
the next 2 guys were tied in points, so let's do Ehlers first.
64 points?
64 points, 25 goals, 39 assists, 82. He played every game.
I think he slows down.
If he plays with Lenny,
60.
he's going up.
He's going up. He's going to 70.
You guys are way too high on this line, kid.
What are you talking about?
He came in touted as a sniper. He can't even outscore one rookie.
I think Ehlers goes to 70. I think he gets 30 goals.
70 and 30? Okay. Do I even have to ask?
I can see him staying
with
around.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
with
come
Dan.
on. What is it?
There's
Jets
just too much-
buddy club. This is
That's
bull
just what I
crap.
think. I mean, he's only
Okay.
he's still on the upward trend.
Yeah. We got to keep this positive, too, because, like, next week, Greg's going to... He's listening to this right
Oh,
now.
he's
He's
mad.
making notes, and he's like, Ehlers is going to regress. He's regressing. They're going to figure out his skating chart patterns.
If he regresses, so does Nylander, so Greg can suck it.
No, don't you ever bring Will Nye, the scoring
They are
guy,
literally-
into this.
They're the same. I don't know why
No,
they're
they're
compared.
not.
I don't know why they're not compared.
I
more.
like William Nylander more. He's beautiful. Ehlers is ugly. There, I
Don't
said
say
it.
he's
I
ugly.
said it. Voice is weight off my chest.
Right.
He's not ugly at all. They're good-looking dudes. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, Line A.
Line A.
Oh, fuck.
Took a
130 points.
Yeah, sure.
86
Double it.
goals.
Whatever he got, double it. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Just double it.
That'd be 128. He'd be
128?
72
Fuck it.
goals.
There, double it. Write it down. Double it.
Woo! I'm in. I'm out. Actually, okay, go.
No.
What do we think?
You know what? He'll be up point per game.
Okay.
I don't think there's any doubt about it.
'Cause he
So
did
you
miss.
expect 80 then if it's point per game.
I expect at least 80.
He only played 73 games. He had 64 points. And you have to keep in mind too, he was like he was above a point a game until the last probably 10 or 15 games because
Where
the
he
Jets
slowed
were
down.
out of it and their games didn't really mean a whole lot. And the team kind of. So if they're in the playoff hunt at the end of the year, he's gonna be firing.
Well, you got to remember how much hockey he played at the end, like throughout the last year or whatever. Like with his playoffs, going straight to the World Championships and then playing in the World Cup.
Yeah.
He played a lot of hockey that year, like his draft year. So I think he comes out kind of rejuvenated, where he's going to come out with like something.
Apparently
to
you
prove.
put on weight, you
He
were
did.
saying.
Yeah, he put on. I think they said 15 pounds of muscle.
Just hopefully that doesn't slow him down.
You know what? The way he skates, though, it's not going to really change anything because he's already
Yeah.
that deep kind of
And he's
stride.
going to be another year stronger, another year used to playing with, playing with guys, and he's
North American rink as well. That is the biggest thing that changed his game. Because in the European rinks, he had that time to stop up, turn around. No one would be on him. And
Yeah.
in the North American rink, you don't have time to stop and turn and all that. Guys are right on you all the time. So he knows that now. He's probably working on it to get a bit quicker into the corners and makes quicker plays.
And the thing people don't realize too is he had a ton of hits last year. Like he wasn't afraid to go in the corner and hit someone.
Oh,
so if he's
who was
15,
I talking
so,
to?
So if he's 15 pounds heavier in muscle, like he's going to be hard to knock off the puck.
I was talking to someone about a hit that he made. I think it was against the Wild, where he just smoked somebody
like
behind
he-
the net. He's a big
I remember
boy.
Winter Classic or the Heritage Classic. Like the first 30 seconds of the game, he drilled someone.
Oh, he had 2 hits in the first shift. It was great.
Like I mean, he's a big guy. So
Okay, so what do you expect of him? 80 points at least?
I'd say
Does he hit 40?
I'd say mid 70
Goals.
point. Oh yeah, I'd lean closer to 50.
I don't think he hits 40.
I don't think he hits.
I'm not trying to be the Debbie. I think he doesn't hit 40.
Yeah.
65.
He had 36 last year. He's not going to hit 40.
That's right. He hit 75 goals. He's not going to hit 40. So, okay, what do you guys actually, realistically, 80 points goals-wise?
I'll say mid 70s points. I'll say 45 goals.
I got 50 goals. He's hitting
50 winning the league, both of you?
He could win the Rocket this year.
I don't
Okay.
see,
He's
I don't
good
see
enough.
anyone else getting 50, so I got to say yeah.
He's good enough.
You guys
It
aren't
just
gonna-
depends.
I'm
Again,
going ballsy. This is my boy. I'm betting on my horse. This is my horse.
Okay.
Riding him to the fucking
Well, the
end.
thing is-
Riding him into playoffs.
You guys are both not going to enjoy my Ross prediction when we do it.
What's your line A prediction?
No, not my line. My
Oh, it's Austin Matthews.
Ross. No.
Oh, it's Austin Matthews.
No, it's not. It's not.
What's-
It's not Matthews.
Your Art
I'm
Ross?
not giving away my Art Ross until we get to the episode, but I wrote it the day after the NHL
I don't think
awards.
Liney's winning the points. He's winning the,
No,
he's winning the Rocket.
just the, just
Oh,
the
Rocket is goals. Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Oh,
Wait, let me check.
I mean, it depends. It just
Yeah, Rocket. You're not going to like it. Well, you for sure. No, you won't like it for sure. You said it earlier. But anyways,
Cooch.
no,
I won't
maybe.
be upset.
Yes,
I won't be
Coochie
upset.
Coo. I'm on
There's
the
nothing
Cooch
wrong.
train. Woo woo.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, last guy. Shice?
Last two guys. Wheeler at 74 points.
Less.
I think
less.
a bit less.
A bit-
70, 65, 70.
A bit less, but probably still high 60s, low
Yeah,
70s.
yeah, he's not. He's losing like
I want to see him hit
2
30
minutes
goals.
of ice.
I want to see him hit 30 goals. He's never hit 30 goals. He's
How
always
many-
like 27, 28. I want to
How
see him
many
hit 30.
27, 28 seasons has he had?
He had 26 last year.
Let's see how close he got. Because is he like the Wayne Simmons, where when he finally hit 30, everyone's like, yeah! And it was just like a team. It's all we had that year, really. I did anything. I turned on a TV and
You
yelled.
yelled in your house.
I didn't do anything. I was a crazy person.
Last year, 26 goals. The year before, 26 goals. The year before, 26 goals. The year before, 28 goals.
Oh no!
The year before, he had 19, but that was a lockout year.
Yep. On pace for 40 then?
So the last 4 years, he's been on average, like 27 goals. So
26 is weird.
It's his number.
I know, that's why it's weird.
30. Does he do it?
No, the weird one was in 14-15 when he was number 26, scoring 26 goals with a plus 26 rating.
When did he get that 26 goal? If
The
it's on the
year
26,
they made the playoffs.
What's that?
Yeah, it was the year they made the playoffs.
Was that 2016?
14-15.
What's 14 plus 15?
29.
Nope.
Wouldn't
Good.
guess.
I was about to find another number thing, and my
It was
heart,
the year after.
my heart is not. I was gonna walk. I was out. Blake Wheeler 2-6 is out.
Shifley he had 82 points in 79 games.
I think he
Same.
stays right about there.
Yeah.
Like
I think
that's,
you're right
How many goals did he have?
32.
I'm okay.
Plus 18.
Everything same.
you know what? I could even see him having less goals because I think he'll be feeding Laine the puck more.
I think if Laine scores 50, yeah,
Yeah.
some guy's goals numbers have to take a hit somewhere.
He's a dick and all unassisted. 50 unassisted, and he walks up and he's like, "Yeah, I'd like to thank me. Who else? Me. Oh, one more. Me again." And then he walks.
So it just depends. Like I said, they're gonna have no problem scoring.
He's just going to be the Conor McGregor of the NHL.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'd
trying
like
to think
to
of.
thank absolutely fucking no
Oh
one.
yeah, I'd like to thank absolutely no one. It was all me. I did it all myself. Who the fuck are you? You don't know nothing. Easy. You know what happens when you piss off the Lucky Charms guy? Well, Conor McGregor is him. Actually, if you didn't know, he's reincarnated into Conor McGregor. Yeah, who knew the Lucky Charms guy has a tiger tattoo on his chest? Yeah, think about that next time you see the Irish guy.
Boom.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right.
we did it. So they're gonna score a lot of goals this year.
Well, yeah.
Just
well,
a-
hold on. It's going to even out next week when Greg's here.
Oh, probably.
Unless Greg agrees with all. I think the top end guys, they're all going to either stay the same or get better. I fully believe Patrick Laine is going to get better in more points. Ehlers, I think he's right around there. Maybe more, just depending on who he's playing with, because he'll be the driver of the play. The one guy, I'm really high on the Trouba Morrissey pairing. I really want to see both those guys.
I think
do
everyone
good.
is.
I like both of those guys, so I really hope none of those guys get injured. Like I don't wish injury upon anyone. Like I don't want to see.
That's who's going to win the Central is whoever is the least injured.
Well, except Colorado.
Well, Colorado doesn't count anymore. They're just
Dan, what if
They're already
what
disqualified.
if Colorado wins the Central?
they're already eliminated.
If they
from
win the
playoffs.
Central,
Yeah. Can you sign your house over to me? Can I have it?
if they win the Central,
Dan's like, I don't know, man.
I will take you.
Even
to
I'm
Philly.
not taking.
You'll
that,
take
I'll take you to Philly
'Kay.
for a Flyers game.
Yes.
If
I'll
they win
return the
Central.
favor. I'll take you to Winnipeg for a Jets game. What do you think?
Nice. Yeah. And then
You dick.
You're paying, right?
Yeah. No. They're your seats.
Oh, you should take him to Vegas.
Oh, yeah, we'll go to Vegas. That's where I'll go. We'll go to Vegas, not for a Jets game, for Vegas versus the best team in the league, Colorado game. Oh, no. That's a challenge right there.
Sidebar. So
Go.
I'm going to Vegas in a month.
'Kay.
There's 2 games while I'm there. They play Chicago,
Okay.
Colorado.
Okay.
Who do you want to go see?
So upper deck
Colorado,
tickets.
obviously.
So the only tickets you can really get are upper deck right now.
Yeah,
on
because season
Ticketmaster.
seats, yeah.
So upper deck tickets to the Chicago game. Like
Are we
not-
playing guessing game?
like row 12, like on the end, like not even on the side.
Row
on the
12
end.
is last row in the deck.
I don't know, but
Row 12, upper deck, we're guessing.
Yeah, per ticket.
Okay, can we have one hint? I'll just say it. Are they more or less than Jets tickets?
Oh, way more
What?
for Chicago.
Chicago. Oh, they do the ABC pricing, like better teams or more. I will say my guess is $200 a ticket. Matt.
American or Canadian?
Canadian. I don't know what the conversion, but I'll say
you're-
Canadian.
You're close.
Really? Wow. What?
170 American.
Whoa!
Colorado, same tickets,
70.
$47.
No! Dude, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go?
I don't know.
Do it! You have to. You gotta go to a game. Tell us the deals. They'll be like $10 American, all you can eat jersey. What? What do you mean? And they give you a plastic jersey and you
eat it.
just sit in it. And they handy you food. That
I'd be
doesn't
okay
make
with that.
sense.
That's not a
Yeah,
bad
me too.
idea.
Well, that's like back in the Atlanta days. Remember those bad boys?
All you can eat hot dogs?
Oh, you can eat a hot dog nacho pot
What?
for $30.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because Dan, I think I've talked about this plenty of times. OG Thrashers fan. He, like back in the day for Game Center, not everyone had cameras. So we got the Jumbotron feed a bunch of the time. So we saw all the sweet deals they had going on in the game promos.
And they had the ticker on the bottom, and there was like a thing to like a number to text if you wanted your message to get on there.
I texted that number
tried.
so many times. We
tried.
both did it so many
tried.
times. Hey, from
Probably-
Winnipeg. Hello, Atlanta. And
They
they're
probably
like,
saw it.
no,
They're probably screening. They're probably like, nope.
Nope, not today. Not
Probably,
these.
what the hell's Winnipeg?
What is Winnipeg?
What's that Winnipeg?
Winnipeg. All right. Anything else to say on the sport of hockey? Anyone? No?
I'll say it while Greg's not here.
Uh-oh.
Jets
He's
are-
listening, though.
Jets are going to be better than the Leafs.
Hot take.
I said
Hot
it.
take. Okay. Okay.
said it.
All right. Well, I think you, based off points, we'll do the points ones next week. Oh, yeah. We're going to ask you for points.
What?
Okay. You know what? Since you're here already, I'll ask you right now. Who do you think's winning President's Trophy?
President's Trophy?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I wasn't thinking about this. It's got it. Let's just make it easy and go to Edmonton.
Edmonton? Okay.
Good pick.
Surprise team that makes the playoffs.
Well, is Carolina much of a surprise?
I guess no one's
We-
much of a surprise. We all picked
I think
Carolina.
we all
to make-
coming into that thought we're like, oh, I'm going to be the coy one. I think, and then we all agreed that they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they were.
But they
oh,
could.
yeah.
Hey, screw that then. I'll say Philly.
What? Surprise making the playoffs?
They didn't make the playoffs last year, and what have they done? They've only lost Shen and added Laterra.
I will be surprised if they make the playoffs. If that
There,
makes you feel
thank
better.
you.
What's that?
I will be surprised if they make the playoffs.
Jets fan club real ticket.
Hey, I'm on your side on this one. Come on.
7/8 of this fun ride was enjoyable. The last 8 sucked.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. I will be surprised.
Yeah, it's me too.
Like I say, like I bug Greg saying the Jets will be better than the Leafs, but I think they will be. But the Leafs are still gonna make playoffs and be a good team.
You know, I can
Wow, there's a backhanded one from Dan. God, Flash are just trash. Is what? No,
Yeah.
I think they're going to be
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
they're going to be roughly exactly where they were this year. I think. I don't think they get much better because I think some of the rookies could take like a step back.
Talking Winnipeg or Toronto?
Toronto.
Yeah, like I think they'll be like mid to high 90s, make the playoffs.
Like-
Their division sucks, so they're making
Yeah.
the playoffs.
But the thing is,
It's
like,
not good. I know that. It's no
They'll be a
good.
good team. I just
Yeah.
it's hard for 3 rookies to take steps forward. Like not
to
all
all
of them are
take
going to-
equal steps
Yeah,
forward.
exactly.
Yeah, because they drove their team last year.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, without
Like
a
they
doubt.
have decent pieces around it, but
All right. Well, I think we all agree with that. Well, I don't fully agree
where
with
do you
that.
think the
but-
Jets will finish?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's
That's
fine.
what I'll do.
I think they're top 3.
Yeah.
In their
Okay,
division.
so you're on par with what we all said then,
Yeah.
basically. Like, if they don't make the playoffs, what do you want to happen then?
I think you have to look at starting to trade all these guys that aren't your new core. Like your new core is Morrissey, Trouba, and then your top 3 are Ehlers, Scheifele, and Laine. And that's your top. And Kyle Connor, you guys can throw in there. Everyone else needs to get looked at to fucking ship them off because it's not working.
So you're looking at players over management.
I have nothing wrong with what management's done. They've done nothing but set them up to succeed this year. They went out.
I should have
they
said
didn't-
coaching then at that point.
Coaching?
Because I'm fine with management. It's coaching I have the issue with.
But see,
Pomo is
coaching to me always comes down to who can you get instead.
yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah.
If they would have went this year and maybe went and got Ken Hitchcock.
Because are there better options than him out like in the NHL? Yeah, for sure. But they all have jobs.
Well, you know what? You could look at a guy like Mark Crawford, who, with Guy Boucher in Ottawa, did a really good job.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they might go after him because he's an assistant. If to come here and be a head coach wouldn't be bad. But looking around, like, there's no one. Like, I'm not bringing in Willie Desjardins.
No,
After
but
what he
I
did with
no, that's
Vancouver.
perfect. Like I like your answer already because you just said look at the players over that because you said everything else is working pretty much. So go with that. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say thanks for stopping by. Episode 161, Last Man In Podcast. If you'd like to check us out, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, Podomatic, or the iTunes podcast app. You can find us on YouTube at Last Man In Podcast, on Twitter at Last Man In PC. If you want to shoot us an email about anything you have to say or tweet at us, it's fine. But email is lastmaninpc@gmail.com. And next week, we're officially 28 days now away from 28 or 29 days
29.
from hockey. The first puck drop season begin.
Who's number 29?
Patrick Laine. Oh, is that the answer you wanted to
There
hear?
you go.
Because it's Jets fan club?
Yep. There you go.
I don't know who's 29 in Philly, but I know who the last one was. Ray of Sunshine. Ray Emery. Never again.